Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. I'm a professional intuitive empath, and today we're going to get into the evening version of the Daily Evolver. Now, I was intuitively guided, I promise. This was not just a procrastination. This is actually the day that I scheduled for myself off and not working with clients. And so I could have had this up this morning, but I really heard that we were having a bit of a nighttime vibe. So I found us some love manifesting angel energy music. And we're going to talk about love. So this is our heart chakra, heart centered reading. I feel like this is the way we are supposed to go. So let's get right into it. Our first card is about strengthening the bonds. So when we're looking at this card, what we're dealing with is someone who is really kind of, this to me feels like the opposite of Dark Night of the Soul. This feels like I'm entering into opportunity. And I love the energy of this card being a one energy, because in order for any relationship to have health and to be good, the bonds must be strengthened, but it means that you need to be centered and balanced before you get into that energy of sharing your love, your time, and your connection with somebody else. These are such important energies, and I'm going to flip these cards over so we can get into them as need be. We also will be doing some divine doors today as well. And I've already pulled a couple here, okay? Take the lead in relationships. Sometimes we can get stubborn, and I love this here because this three here deals with our ascended masters coming in to be of service. Sometimes we can get so in our feelings and stuck in our way about how we perceive that something should be that we don't want to say, hey, there's still humanity here. Especially if you're dealing with somebody that's stubborn, or especially if you feel like we've done this before, or I've had this conversation before, it is so easy to kind of sit back and just assume that it will get fixed. But in order for it to get fixed, there has to be a certain level of nurture and care that is provided to the relationship. And I know what you're saying, Monat. What if the other person isn't nurturing and caring for the relationship, and it's just me taking the lead and feeling like a fool or looking like that? Your angels say everything needs growth and energy. There's also another message that comes up here about staying consistent with your growth, investment, time, and energy. When we have this nurture card, what we're dealing with is someone who is tilling the soil. She's pulling weeds, perhaps. She is watering. She's putting plant food. She's out there touching and interacting and sharing her energy and giving healthy exchange. And the situation here, the story here, is that in all relationships, a healthy exchange, a healthy norm of reciprocity must be administered, and there must be nurturing that happens in order for anything to stay alive, whether it is your children, as we are home spending more time with our children, or it is your love relationship. But in this case, this is very distinctly about the lovers. Here they are, beautifully connected. Here they are, hand fasting, doing a hand fasting ceremony, and they are in perfect alignment. And I love this imagery because really it's like the sun shines just for them. It's like they're in their own utopian society, their own energy, and we don't know. So this is a lovely card too, and it's so inclusive. I adore it because we don't know. Wow, so I adore it so much it flew out of my hand. We don't know who these people are. We don't know their stories or their history. And that's the magic of love, isn't it? Two people just randomly in the world can find themselves connected to one another and find themselves having this journey and taking this time. And whether you're dealing with the love of your life, someone you've been around forever, or new love, because I want to encourage my new lovers here, whether it's new love, this is a journey worth taking, because our angels say, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. That's the real truth of love. In all of its grandeur, in all of its emotion, in all of its pain at times, the truth is, all of that evaporates like gossamer threads when we get to the end of our life, and we have those flashes of our beloved, whoever they may be, go through our head. That's real love. That's that's what this is all about, guys. I am so passionate about love and being in love and embracing your love. And I want us all to have that. But there is work that goes into any love relationship, because when you're in a relationship, it will transform you. And they want you to know it's about to deepen, because love conquers and transforms all things. All things. Maya Angelou has a quote, and I'm not getting it precisely here verbatim, but it says essentially, love leaps over fences and runs great strength, stretches and miles to arrive at its destination full of hope. Meaning, we may toil and we may labor in being in a love relationship, but at the end of it, even in the disappointment, even in the cycles, even in the momentum and the moments of getting to a place together that we worked for, we still arrive, if there was real love, with hope. And it's hard sometimes to keep that hope, but they want you to remember something here. Your inner power is what will guide you. See, when you're taking the lead in love and you're being vulnerable, that's what that means. Can we translate take the lead? That's be vulnerable. That's the thing none of us want to do when we're in a love situation. Our inner power says, by our own command, you brought yourself here at this moment in life. There is nothing to fear. It's beyond fear itself. It's, do you fear this person? Do you embrace this person? Is this person your true counterpart? Are these real promises that you made? Are you willing to go the distance? What is the distance? What does that look like? How much work will be involved, or how much delight and pleasure will you extract? It is so important to maintain that healthy balance, that healthy norm of reciprocity. I'm guided to pull another card here today out of my Divine Doors. Now, I'll open this, guys, in front of you. It's just the sweetest deck ever in the land. So sweet. And just visually stunning as well. So we're going to see what message Spirit has for us from our Divine Door deck to help tie this up as we talk about all things love. All right, guys. Begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. This moment is yours. Begin now and here. Some of us are starting to take new journeys, and here's the door. Here's the passageway. It's a key. Open your heart to me, baby. I hold the lock and you hold the key. That's Madonna, guys, for my younger viewers. Madonna circa the 90s and 80s. Open your heart to me. Wow. I hold the lock and you hold the key. We can't do love by ourselves, the very nature of it. There is first, that's, pardon me, my angels corrected me, strengthening your own bonds to yourself before you start to connect with another. But if you have a lover, if you want this thing called love, there is partnership involved, and that means two people have responsibilities. Have you ever lost a key? Have you ever searched your house, your home, your things, your car in search of the key? Because if you have a key that fits a lock, sometimes, and in love I find always, there is somebody else that has the perfect receptacle for the thing you have. And if you fit those two things together, then alchemy happens. Everything tumbles inside and the gears switch, and you start to really grow and you start to evolve. That's what's possible in great union. That is the height of the alchemy. We know what the low parts are, but for today they asked me to focus on the great heights we achieve when we set out our sights for love. Another one of these lovely stickers I got from the Metaphysical Fair. My angels always say, we will guide you when it's time. The heart chakra is a wellspring, listeners, of infinite love, enthusiasm, and joy. By having loving compassion and forgiveness for all beings, we can become open-hearted, constantly, forever flowing with the divine current. Our world right now is in need of flow. We have no choice, as we've been asked not to go, not into stores, not through the doors. They want us to sit down and hush. Do not get on the bus. And so they say, if you just stay and work on things that are true, work on things that are deep, work on the things that affect you, then to you we shall bring a love of which they sing, where lovers unite and you finally get it right. And maybe you'll exchange a ring. That's a little something from your angels today, guys. And that is our daily evolver. Do not forget to nurture the bonds of love. Do not forget to be brave and take the lead. Transformation is happening at all times. And remember always that when you pass from this world, all you take with you is your soul and those memories you shared with the ones you loved. Come back and join me next time, guys, and we will continue to evolve together.